And we're back. I didn't get very much sleep last night, but we're up, so let's just keep it going. So yeah, last time we beat Blaine. We went to 1, 2, 3 Island, had some fun with that, and we looped back around to Palatown. Well, I suppose we might as well walk. It's not a far distance to where we need to go, but I think we're all set to do the next thing, which we got another gym badge to get. Like, we are pretty close to the end here. I feel so bad about this. Burp. Maybe I should have walked or flew for the sake of their health. But yeah, up into Viridian City. The place where the gym has been locked the whole time, but I think now it should be open. Alright. And, you know, we're pretty well stacked to take on the leader too, so I think we're good. And yeah, we're gonna put Charizard up front here. Hold on. You guys got heals? Antidote, that'll actually be very helpful here, but we only need... Okay, but I think the gym leader should be finally in place. So we're gonna go talk to... Oops. Yep, there it goes. It's finally opened. Our last gym badge. Yo, champ in the making. Even if I don't know the Viridian leader's identity, but one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Yep, and good thing with Venusaur, you know, strong to ground-type and rock-type. Hey, these platforms look very familiar. Pokemon cower the crack of my whip. Slow down, dude. Man, in Arbok, we've only seen like one group of people use those. Yeah, like Charizard is definitely well over leveled for this. Like I think the highest Pokemon he's got is 49 or something. Not even that, no. I looked it up, but trying to remember, because there's a jump here. The biggest problem I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have to beat this trainer or this gym leader and then go like, man, somebody intimidates. This paralysis seal's way down at the bottom, because since it's relatively new. But yeah, after we beat this trainer, then we can start making our way towards Victory Road and the Indigo Plateau. Don't know how long that's going to take us, but that's the next stop. And we're going to have one more rival battle. And, like, it jumps. Like, it goes from, like, the 40s for this gym leader up into the 50s. So we are certainly a bit behind, and I do not want to risk losing everybody. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Black Belt Kyo. Kia. So yeah, we're getting it figured out. I just realized, nope, everything seems to be set right. Like, I reset my computer last night, so it's just sort of like, is everything set correctly? Maybe I'll up my mic just a touch. And probably not noticeable, but... yeah. That just looped us back around. Alright, we'll go in the line here. You must be running out of steam by now. Not a chance, guy. I'm just getting started. Cool, Trainer Yuji. Okay, he's got a lot. And, you know, I've been saving up rare candies. I am definitely going to jack up Charizard even more. He's going to be level 70 by the time we get to the Indigo Plateau. Because, again, at the very least, I want him to live. Like, I know I've talked about it over and over again, about just, like, I didn't mean to power level as much as I did, but at this rate, it's just like, I want to win my first Nuzlocke. I will be harsher on newer ones, you know? Like, this has been a fun learning experience for a lot of, like, intricacies and mechanics that I usually ignored, and just, like, this tension. It's not how I'm going to play every Pokemon game, but I am going to try this again someday, I hope. It's just to figure out what game. The thing is, I get too invested in my Pokemon, or, like, in catching things. I just gotta, like, mainly cut down the grind. That's why maybe one of the newer games might be better for this, because, like, you know, like, I can grind off camera for, you know, like, XP candies, and then it's just like, okay, we're at the next gym, I got a Pokemon lined up, jack it up to the next level, and we're ready to go. And then, but if I'm going to do that, I'm going to put more restrictions on, like, no items in combat, or, you know, no items, no equips. It's got to be just, like, all, Solar Beam. Ooh. Two-turn move that blasts the foe with an absorbed energy in second turn. That sounds awesome. That does a lot of damage, but, you know, that's, like, it's a more accurate Hydro Pump, basically, but, again, we can't stall for that long. Nope, don't want to learn Solar Beam. Again, that'd be really freaking cool, but, yeah, I don't want to stall for that long. I want to, like, go in hard, swipe out. I suppose, you know, there's a strategy to that. Like, maybe on certain Pokemon, it's just like, oh no, this is actually the optimal strategy is to do that. And, like, you know, queue up the attack. Because that charge up time, you'll obviously tank the hit, you'll have the charge up time, and it'll do, like, a lot of damage, instant kill, stops the, like, gym leader from using, like, a full restore or something like that, because you do so much damage so fast. It's like, I'm sure there's, practicality to it. But at that point, I might as well get Frenzy Plant. Oh, word. Next. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. Alright. So yeah, I feel like we're going to trounce this gym, but it's afterwards that I'm worried about. Because it's going to be, well, the thing is, and then, you know, the biggest thing I got to worry about is leveling up Pokemon. Because when we get to the Elite Four, it's going to be a bit of a problem with what we got to deal with. Because that's, you know, the gauntlet. We got to make sure we have inventory. We got to make sure, like, we got, let's see, water and ice Pokemon to start, which we can probably take with Charizard. That shouldn't be a big problem. Then it's the fighting type gym. I'm thinking here. Just, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. I'll have time to strategize. The truly talented win the style. If only there were any truly talented trainers in this gym. Just tearing through. It's Razor Leaf for a reason, because we're cutting everything down. Again, I know this is exactly why you shouldn't power level in a Nuzlocke. It's just, this is how it happened. Sneak in a Giga Drain. We'll be fine. Sure. I was gonna say, that pause means he's using a potion. With a shot. Just try to push through it. That probably won't even be a kill. Okay, just enough. I think that was his last Pokemon. There we go. I lost my grip. No, my grip. All the Pokeballs just like ding, 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 ding. Okay, before we... Nope. Paralysis heal. There you go, buddy. You want some water? You deserve some water. You're a plant. You need the water. There you go. I'm the Karate King. Your fate rests with me. Oh, wait. Actually, if we go around... It's like, how do we get through now? Oh, wait. We can go around through, like, the boost pad and then go, you know, right past him because now he's moved out of position. It's like, well, if we did that, how would we get past him the other way? Oh, wait. Because then he wouldn't have moved forward and we can just go up straight at him because we already attacked him from the side. I might just have to escape rope and go to like a Poké Center just to restore my stuff because I think I'm out of ether items. That's gonna be like, unless we can buy ethers. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding to get the team up to snuff for the final stretch. Yeah. Yeah, exactly like that. There he is. Doesn't he look familiar? The Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. We'll get to him. Sorry, I am tired. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I woke up at like 6, and I just could not go back to sleep after like an hour lying in bed, so I got up, like took a shower, found out my lotion I've been using for the last week has the small print at the bottom that says body wash. So it's just like, oh, that explains a lot, actually. Very hard. Damn. Scary face. Harshly fell, but we're probably still leagues faster. You know, I also want to, like, get loads of... I say drugs, no. Vitamins for my Charizard. Make sure he's amped up. Oops. Damn, I knew. I had a feeling. I didn't think it'd be enough. Big, scary, and intimidating. Let's suck up all those juices, those king juices. Probably not. Okay, I'm surprised it was actually a finisher. Okay, yeah, we'll get to him in a second. I'm going to replenish my grass moves. I'd just stay here if I had like an ether or something, but we're not locked into the gym. feel like that should be. Is that a thing in the later games? I'm trying to remember if that was a thing in Shield, because like the big mini games and things that were a part of that whole part of the gym challenge and that. It's just like you better get locked into a gym so you can't do this exact thing. It's just sort of like, all right, let's respec after every Pokemon just to be sure. But alrighty. He's in the way. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, we can ignore most of these trainers if you know where to go. It's just mainly just like, going through it. So we meet again, Giovanni. Welcome to my hideout. Try not to do the Gundam voice like Koga. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. The music's... I mean, this stuff is no joke. Like, I'm gonna stomp him, but, it's just like, the Team Rocket boss turning out to be a gym leader, like these paragons of Pokemon trainers that we've been seeing throughout, and only to find out, like, this mob boss has been, like, the last and strongest elite trainer up till the Elite Four. It's just kind of like, whoa, that's actually, like, really upsetting. See, Giovanni, this is what happens when you treat Pokemon right. You definitely see just how, by the speed of how his health fell, about how much less defense Dugtrio has compared to his other Pokemon. Ooh, Earthquake's gonna be nasty, but we're grass, so it should be... Okay, we're fine. Earthquake's a nasty move. Okay, yeah, 45 is the strongest. I don't know why I thought 49, but, like, yeah, like, I'm looking at the rival battle, because that's what screws me up. That's where I've lost most of my Pokemon, is against the rivals, or against the rival. Yeah, I figured to use a Hyper Potion, so just going with another Giga Drain for high damage. I was gonna say, he's probably gonna do it again, so I'm just gonna do the big move. Ooh, that did a little bit more that time. One more time. Critical hit. Leader Joy. Huh. That was truly an intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. And $5,000. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evident of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. Consider it a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Contains Earthquake. It is a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. I made it when I ran the gym here, far too long ago. Having lost in this fashion, I can't face my followers. I have betrayed their trust. As for today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. Huh. Like, it feels like he got a little too easy, where his own people killed Pokemon, and, like, there's never really a good explanation for why Team Rocket was doing what they were doing. And then he just, like, disappeared. He's on his redemption arc. I feel like he got off a little too easy, but there's a chance for him to get better too. All right. Not getting distracted by text. All right, but okay. Sorry, getting distracted by text. Okay, I've been very distracted lately. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, with that, we now have all the gym badges. Like, look at our freaking time. It's okay, I feel like I could have reduced my time by like 10 hours at this point for grinding and some other issues. But, man. Okay. So, there we go. We got that. Now I'm just taking a quick peek, see. We'd probably be fine if I really look at it. Maybe. I'm looking at, like, the rival. Because if we get past the rival, then we're, like, good. Because we are a bit behind, but maybe we can manage? We do got Burp. Frafto definitely needs to level up. But, like, I think Charizard can take him. Okay, hold on. I think Charizard can take most of them. Once we get to the Charizard, you know, I think my Venusaur can take him. Once we get to the Charizard, we will, you know... Won't have any effect. Yeah, 5. Once we get to his Charizard, then we can switch. Burp is a little underleveled, but I think he'll be fine. So, hold on. I'm going to already juice up. It won't have any effect? Oh, can I only use... Oh. Oh. I thought can we only use 5 items in general? I wonder if I screwed up. Oh well, I thought you could give like 5 of each to your Pokemon, but maybe that's different now? I have no idea. I know I just did it, but I'm nervous. Trying to look up how many... Leaf green... No, not leafy greens. Uh, 10 vitamins per stat? Really? We only use 5. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking it up. So, wait a second. If we look at Buddy... Okay. Yeah, again, I don't know how EVs work, so I just, like... Okay, but apparently we can use up to, like, 10 of each one, but only if our EVs are under a certain total, which is... If the EVs are all the stats added up, like, we're well over the 510. Okay, I don't know. All right, worth a shot. I mean, our stats are pretty sweet. They're pretty epic, I like to think. I mean, in comparison, like, I mean, I guess some of these guys are half level. Okay, I'm gonna be risky here. Because up here, and once we get past him... All right. What? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. I'm nervous. He's the most nervous I get. Okay. Pidgeot, flying. You know, this is a test. This is a test. Okay, super effective, but not that bad. There we go. Critical hit. Pidgeot was the bigger thing I was worried about as opposed to the Charizard. I am not putting Charizard against Charizard. I am not stupid. As awesome and climactic as that would be. I mean, we're 20 levels above him, so that should give us an edge in our stats, but I still want to be careful. Oh, thank God. Okay. Like, trust me, I almost kind of want to test it. There he is. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I'm very tempted to just, like, pit them against each other just to see how much my overleveling can, like, balance out, like, what I'm lacking, or, you know, the type of disadvantage. But let's not be stupid. That's what took out Shredder. Even not very effective, that's quite a bit of damage. But Hydro Pump, even 10 levels lower. Ooh. No, not very effective. We can survive a crit. Yes! Okay. Rhyhorn. We could probably take him, right? We can just use a Hyper Potion. Water against rock or ground type. Probably won't even finish him off. Oh, I'm surprised it did actually. Execute, that's grass. So we're gonna swap out. Rafto would probably be fine, but we're just gonna have Charizard just like crush this. Because now that we're past the rival. Okay. I thought he was just getting, like, a passive, like, self-destruct. It's like, whoa, oh no. Oh, wow. I was like, okay, Solar Beam. It still hits super hard. This might still really hurt. Oh. I suppose also because it's grass type, on top of that, it's like our special defense. Like, natural special defense bonus, you know? Alright, we're gonna unparalyze him. I just, like, completely brain farted there. I'm just sort of like, all right, we're just going to cut. That'll work just fine. Oh, wait, what? Okay, Giga Drain. Okay, we powered through him. It does not mean I want to get careless when it comes to the Elite Four. When it comes to the Elite Four and the Champion. Just because Charizard is this jacked, it does not mean I want to, like, you know, risk him. Okay. What? I was just careless. You... okay. Huh. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. You need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. We'll catch up to him soon enough. Okay, Pokemon Center real quick. All right, we might actually be able to finish this. I thought that would take longer. I thought I'd have to, like, go off and grind for, like, a couple of hours before we even got there. So, yeah, next episode might be the last. Ends on part 13. That's actually pretty awesome. No, that would be a lucky 13 or unlucky 13. I actually have had 13 be my lucky number, so maybe... A lot of these have been very long episodes, but it's getting through it. All right. I'm just thinking here, because, yeah, we'll keep Charizard up front. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, is that the Boulder badge? Go right ahead. Yep. Route 23. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade badge. Oh, this is the Cascade badge. I feel like we're doing the... Oh, wait, Boulder badges. Okay, then please go right ahead. Yeah, we're just going through the checkpoints. So I saw a patch opening here, and I thought maybe... You can only pass if you have the Thunder badge. Oh, is that the Thunder badge? Okay, then please go right ahead. Goes down the line. Yeah, just this ascent, like this music, like the looks of this, just like this grand architecture building up. You can pass here only if you have the Rainbow badge. Oh, this is the Rainbow badge. Okay, then please go right ahead. You can pass here only if you have the Soul badge. Oh, that is the Soul badge. Okay, then please go right ahead. You can only pass here. You can pass here only if you have the Marsh badge. Oh, that is the Marsh badge. Please go right ahead. Is there any Pokemon here? Oh, this is a new route. So what do we got? Slowpoke. Okay, we've already had a Slowpoke, so we don't need to catch this one. Oh, you know what? We gotta go figure out... I gotta remember, it's like, now what are we gonna do? There's certainly a lot we need to figure out. Oh, I thought it was like, do we need Rock Smash? Or... Okay, you can pass the roll if you have the Volcano badge. That is the Volcano badge. Please go right ahead. Indigo Plateau. I was just realizing, is like, are there any plaques? You can only pass here if you have the Earth badge. That is the Earth badge. Okay then, please go right ahead. Victory Road Gate, Pokemon League. Alright, what do we got? We've not caught a Machop yet, no. Damn it. Now, who can, like, whittle him down? Yeah, Burp's technically my second strongest, so... Ouch! God, sorry, my cat's scratching me in the chest. What's up, boy? Wow, you got me right in my nipple. I didn't even revenge. It's not very effective, you dummy. Let's hit him with Twister. Twister is technically our weakest attack. Boy, sit down. If you want to sit in my lap, you can. You don't have to scratch my chest. Ow. We'll just gently tap him with Twister. A Machamp could be very useful. We won't be able to get him a choke, but you know. Alright, let's try an Ultra Ball again. There we go. Okay, what do we want to call? Loves to build its muscles. It trains all cells martial arts to become even stronger. What do we want to call him? Oh, I know. Like, on the nose, but... yeah, Armstrong. Yes, I'm thinking about the Christopher Sabat character. It's just like, oh, or maybe I could have All Might. Okay. Well, that's our one Pokemon in the Pokemon League, Victory Road. So we're going to be grabbing Repels. Oh, wait, did I pass the max repel? There it is. Oh, I get it. Whoop. A thing happened. Oop. Alright, first Pokemon Victory Road trainer. What if you're good enough for me? Well, the rest of you get your freaking like Earth badge. The gym leader only just came back. Persian. I do remember, like, in Victory Road specifically, that, like, this is where we see, like, a lot of Pokemon, like, that we've not really seen yet. It's like, this is the first Persian. We start seeing more, like, exotic, cool stuff. Again, we're gonna use Charizard to, like, blast through this. I've got, like, 4... We're gonna swap out for that. I mean, I still don't want to risk it. Alright, Burp. There we go. Let's just use another one. Probably isn't even going to finish it. Okay, I'm surprised. Again, the right attack and the right type advantage and the right attack can be killer. Use Surf on this. Not very effective. Fire Spin's nasty. Doesn't that... Trapped in the Vortex? Yeah, that's like a fire version of Bind. There we go. Okay, getting a feel for the Pokemon trainers that are on Victory Road. I lost out. Hold on. Gonna get our fishy some water. How mean? Yep, that was Dragon Claw. I bet Burp can learn that. That'd be pretty good. The thing is, I gotta figure out my team going forward here. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Let's see. Man. Yeah, like, once we get to, like, the foot of the Indiglo Plateau, like, when the championship is in sight, that's when we'll have to, like, do some thinking. Because I gotta prepare for, like, the Elite Four. And I don't think I've got, like, the best type advantages or, like, the best setup. Like, I can Uber them up, but it's not gonna make up for just sort of, like, not having, like, certain Pokemon that would have been very useful at this point. Well, Hydro is probably going to miss, I bet. Okay, good. Because there are some things that would have been, like, really nice, but we'll have to take a look. Because we got water fighting, Ghost? Or, yeah, I think. I put in Frafdo, but it's just like, that's a 10-level gap. I don't want to. Like, I'm going to be definitely doing, like, a lot of level grinding off camera, so I'm probably going to get some evolutions. The big thing is, I got to check out his Changeling. They've been in the, you know, they've been in the daycare for quite a while. Don't got nearly enough awakenings. One day, kid, you'll be as big and strong as me. Keep fighting. Soon you will blossom into a great warrior. Switch back to Burp. Yeah, again, the Victory Road trainers are no joke. Critical hit. Like, that still did a lot of damage, even if it wasn't very effective. So, you know, that's the numbers. Oh, so freaking close. Okay, well, I'm not risking another crit, so we're going to Hyper Potion him. I was going to say, he's probably doing the same thing. Just because they do it rarely, if the NPCs can use items, I feel like I'm entitled to it. I just go, how crazy do I want to get? Do I want to make sure, grind up in the casino and the game corner to make sure, like, Burp's got a, you know, like an item to hold that increases water attacks, or... I was going to say, at this rate, he's probably got a Wartortle. No Blastoise. Yeah, I wonder if Professor Oak's ever going to do anything with the squirrel he still has back at home. Again, I always wished we could have, like, maybe gotten that third Pokemon or that other starter, like, at some point. But I suppose that defeats the purpose. But, like, I always, like, always convince myself, like, there's got to be a way. Like, hold on. If we go... I figured if we went up a floor... Yes, the boulder reset. So now we can go grab that item. Now be careful. 1 tap, 2 tap. Yeah, maybe we'll slow down a little bit. Rare candy, good. Yeah, I think that's 5 rare candies, and I realized just like, oh yeah, like I would get a rare candy and I would immediately put it on my starter. But I realized that's, you should wait. Because technically with rare candies just like completely fill up your XP bar. And so if you need at higher levels where it takes more XP to level up, it basically will fill in any void. So you're better off to wait as late as possible. This here's Victory Road. It's the final test for trainers. Machoke. Damn. So yeah, again, Charizard, my Venusaur probably can just like stomp a lot of stuff and like carry the team, but he's the ace in the hole. Like if something goes wrong with the rest of the team, he will be there to take the lead. And we are definitely going to jack him up by like feeding him loads of candy once we're in the lead up to. Sandstorm. Yeah, here's where we're finding all the good stuff. Like, makes sense, of course, but it's just like, man, stuff like that could have been really useful earlier. Drowsy. Because we do have the Hypno back in the box. I gotta like go through my team and like see what we got. Because obviously Charizard, Gyarados, Venusaur, Gyarados. I wonder if it'd be smart to grab. Let's see. Actually, would be really good. Like, because in the first first Elite Four member. I know we gotta deal with like water and ice type, and we've stomped water types that also happen to be ice. Ice is, grass is super effective to water, but ice is super effective to grass. But I think we could take it if that came to that. But there's gotta be something we could do. So I was thinking, let's get to the Elite Four, then we're gonna go check in on Changeling. Because Changeling at least should have leveled up a little bit at least in all this time of running. I'm trying to remember what level they were even at the time, but they got to be at least in the 30s. I see you seeing me. I'll whip you. Don't say it like that. Persian. I like Persian. It's all like Meowth is such a goof, especially like compared like when he's like, the Team Rocket, Jesse and James mascot. I like Meowth, but yeah, he's like so goofy. Then you see Purge and it's all elegant and like cool looking, even though they did have an episode about that in the show, about like how it's not as important as having a personality. But I like yeah, Galar, Galarian, Meowth, and Berserker. That thing's awesome. Is Victory Road too tough? I'm doing fine. Mr. Mime. Yeah, Psychic's gonna hurt because of, you know, we're still poison type. So that does do a lot of damage. I mean, I really gotta do the math on that. Hold on. We'll give him fresh water. Okay, but 82 points of damage? Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, Burp deserved it. But 82 points of damage on that. So, yeah, like, that still is pretty nasty of an attack. Hail. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Couldn't possibly be me. George. Your cool trainer status kind of deflates when you're called George. No, okay. God damn it. No, I bought paralysis heals. What I'm out of is, damn it. I don't want to risk Frapto, though. Damn it. There we go. Okay. I'm playing with fire here, I realize. Whoops. Come on, break through the wall. Come on. It's not even going to be a kill. Come on, push through, then you can Gidge drain the next of his Pokemon. There we go. Snapped out of confusion, kill it. Unless he's got like 3 Executors. Cloyster, perfect. Yeah, I know there's a Cloyster in the Elite Four. Sorry, that looked new and that looked dangerous. Just like, no, please, God, no. Okay. Okay. We're okay. Again, I'm playing too risky. Yeah, swapping out for that. Burp's got this. Again, I ain't messing with fire Pokemon. Out of Hydro Pumps, but Surf should do. Even if he needs 2 of them, I bet. Yeah, that pause, using up a freaking potion. Fair. It means you're not attacking. There we go. Roar. Rain dance. That'd be cool, but I don't think we really need it. No, stop. Oh, God. Sorry, I was thinking just sort of like, you know, it's like we're going to swap back out. We're not risking... No, the thing is, I wanted to heal him first because I did not want to risk that being like a self-destruct when he's that low on health after a swap. Like, that would be too risky. I realized, like, the electric toss-up would have been a bit, but it's just like, eh? Okay. Sand slash kick. Easy. We're good. We're good. Everybody's calm. Everybody's chill. Everybody's having a good time. The rumors were true. Max revive. Okay. Thinking. No. No, paralysis seal is near the bottom. We got lots of water. We're gonna hydrate burp just in case we need him. Overheat? That sounds cool. Live to seek stronger opponents. Or trainers live to... I thought that was, okay, their name for some reason. Alexa would like to battle. Whoops. I keep accidentally hitting, you know, like the bumpers and such that like bring up that menu, and it keeps making me think like, no, we blue screen. No, we're fine. Dugong. Use Giga Drain just to take it out and heal that little bit we need. Ow. Sorry, my cat's stabbing me in the stomach. You want to get up, buddy? Jigglypuff, keep it range. Like, we probably don't need Flash anymore, so I can finally go to the move forgetter to deal with that. What am I going to replace it with? Good question. I go, like, maybe I could have Frenzy Plant or, like, on hand. It's like, I don't want to even have an option where, you know, I might risk using it, you know? If it's on the table, I'm going to think about using it. That's going to lead to poor decision making. So, you know, I just replace it with Strength. Like, that be like a solid, normal, all-round attack move. Wow. Okay, it was like, I didn't think that was even gonna do it much, but... So strong. Damn. The heck do we have to finagle here? Hold on. Oh, we gotta like push it all the way over there. Hold on, just want to make sure I don't like lock myself into something. Okay, do not push it. Do not push it all the way up. Alright, let's do this with a little more precision. Okay. Yeah, we kind of wasted the rappel there, but... Hi! Only the chosen can pass here. I wonder if we're near the end already because of these guys. Just like the way they're posturing. They got so many freaking Pokemon. I'm running out of moves here. Oh, come on. Missed. Poliwhirl. Huh. Oh no, the bubbles. I don't think I got any more ethers. I can check after this guy, but... If the last Giga Drain... if this last Pokemon is really susceptible to Giga Drain, this will be an easy. Level 70. I didn't even think I'd be this over level. I thought I'd be cutting it closer to than I thought than this. Blastoise, there we go. I almost thought he could take it. Having a Blastoise would have been like fun for the... Like, Blastoise would have had some issues, but... I don't believe it. Do I got an ether of any kind? Won't have any effect. I don't know why. Max ether. The biggest thing I'm worried about is I don't know if we can buy more, but... I go, my luck. Hold on. Okay, back. Sorry, taking a call, but I figured, like... Oh, we're asleep. That's the detail I missed. do we got any awakenings, actually? I think we're out of awakenings. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, we can push through it. Gonna be asleep for a couple of rounds. It's not doing that much damage. Taking a call, I figured I didn't have to pause because I could just keep attacking. I could just mute my mic and ramble. There we go, woke up. My Venusaur is woke. I got nothing to add to that. Just like, I wanted to add to that, just like, nope, it's like... I'm trying to think of just like an actual like clever bit to do. Oh man, well that's just paralysis, it's fine. It's just like, my Venusaur is woke, he goes to protest, he says fuck ice, he, you know... I want to keep expounding on that, but just sort of like, that kind of sums it up. I suppose I should just go all the way with it, you know? It's just like, yeah, my Venusaur is woke. You know, he's LGBTQ plus, like, pro-choice, free Palestine, trans rights are human rights, BLM, like, he is all those things, and that's I don't want to pat myself on the back like that. That feels gross. I was gonna say, because I raised him right, and it's just sort of like, that's giving yourself, like, too much credit. Those are genuinely my stances, but it's just like... I go, yeah, what other ones to, you know, might as well hit all, like, the beats. Yeah, like, fuck ICE, fuck Trump. We are not okay with this, you know, the war in Iran right now. Like, what the hell are we even doing? And, okay, maybe we need to go... I'm just thinking, where should we go next? Wait. You know, this Iran war is pointless. You know, release the Epstein files. Let's see, what else? Like, there's so much to talk about. Trust me, I'm a really political guy, honestly. It's just, like, it is so, like, you know, I don't know. It's, like, it's so awkward just because, just, like, I don't know where to begin, like, because I want to be genuine and talk about, like, this stuff. Nope, that's a dead end. Hold on. What did that open up for us? So I'm getting distracted. I'm going off the cuff here, so... Whoops. I'm going off the cuff here, so it's just sort of like, you know... It's like, you know, you want to talk about politics, and just like, it's important to know about politics to some degree. What the hell did that even open up? Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized something. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But you know, like, talking about politics, it's just sort of like, oh, guard's back. It's like, oh, it's complicated, it's hard. It's like, yes, but that's kind of the point of it. It's like, you have to, like look into politics and actually learn. And, you know, it's just like, yes, everyone has their biases, but, you know, you can, like, you can be upfront about that. I should swap out. I should have healed him quite a bit. I got too distracted rambling. You gotta learn how to talk about politics, and, like, you know, it's like everything is so, like, it sucks. It's like, it's like, it's so nuanced, it's so hard. In the end, we're all getting screwed. We're all stuck in a capitalistic, you know, system that doesn't really care if we live or die, even though us living means we generate money for the economy because it's more, you know, profitable to, like, withhold medicine and health and helping people and, like... Hold on, will be a good move for this. And, oh wait, no, ice. Wait. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Sorry, I scared myself for a second because just like, wait a second. Hold on. we're going to top him off. We can waste the hyper potions. Oh. All affected Pokemon will faint in 3 turns, if they're still on the field. What was I rambling about? You know, just like, oh, ice. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, like, well, I'm gonna Giga Drain to get that back. That did not work out at all. You can do it, buddy. Damn it. I suppose we can just hold out. Can we use these before, or like the X items before battles? Because that certainly would help. What am I looking for? Where's the, not super potion. Oh, sorry. He's paralyzed, confused, but if we just wait out another attack. Oh, you son of a... Fine. Hold on. Paralysis heals at the bottom. Well, he withdrew it, but if he brings it back, does the Perish Song continue, or does it... We're still confused, but we're not paralyzed. Sorry, focusing on the battle as well. Like, okay, politics. Like, no, I'm really a political guy, and, like, I try to keep up to date with the news, watch a lot of political commentators, and by that I mean, like, you know, Philosophy Tube, HD Signifier, Innuendo Studios, Dan Olson. You doing Perish Song again, you bastard? There we go. Otherwise, I'd have to swap him out again, but I think that'll do it. We're good. We're safe. But, yeah, no. Like, I could go on. Like, Jose is a really good one, too. Sean. But anyways, you know, I follow a lot of political commentators because I try to stay up to date. Yes, you may know it's just sort of like, you know, it's like, well, where's, like, Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder in that, because they're a bunch of dishonest hacks, okay? Like, let's not beat around the bush. The facts don't care about your feelings, people. Sure have a lot of feelings and don't like to listen to facts or do, like, any research besides impressions. Yes, like, again, we all have our own biases. We kind of go off of our own, like, gut instincts on, like, things. And just, like, we have, like, these preset conditions on just like how we think about things and what that means. I'm distracted. I can't find the item I need. But it's like, you can learn, you can grow, you can change. And it's just like, it's so limiting to be like inside this one box. And I know it sounds just sort of like, you know, just like, oh, well, you leftists, just liberals and leftists want you to be like everybody else. It's just like, how dare you? I am an obnoxious leftist. I'll have you know, there is a difference. Because, like, liberal and leftist just are like, there is, like, a nuanced difference to it. Because liberal implies you're a Democrat, and yes, I vote that way. Not that I want to or that I have a better choice. Voting independent, yeah, sounds nice. It'd be great if independents were actually a viable candidate in the United States. They're just not. And it sucks that, so we have to rely on, I should probably have thought about this. I didn't think they were a double battle. Hold on. They're ground and flying. Nope, ground is super effective to flying, so, I should not have Frafto up there, right? Now, technically, flying is weak to rock, but doesn't mean, that means they could have rock moves. So, Frafto, get out of there, get Burp back in. Frafto, you'll be, like, leveling up soon enough. We'll get you there. But anyways, So, it sucks that we got, like, any, like, progressive people or leftist people have to, like, hitch their wagon to the Democratic Party, which is just like diet Republicans, because they are ultimately beholden to capitalism and just want to, like, keep the same systems going. And so, like, yeah, they don't do what Republicans do and write the, oh. Am I still gonna hit both of them? Well, let's see, sir. Anyways, like Republicans that write the "fuck you, we're gonna let you die" bill, and people cheer for it. Meanwhile, Democrats would go just like, we will do nothing, but we will try to not make things actively worse. And just so like, boy, I wish we had more assurance than that. But it's just like, But, you don't really pick, like, the strongest candidate, you pick the weaker opponent. Democrats might actually be, like, susceptible to, like, maybe some change. And there's some hope. Mamdani's doing really good right now. So it's just like, maybe that's finally going to get, like, real progressivism in politics, as opposed to what we got now. Anyways. Sorry, a lot of this is pent up. Thank you. God damn. Oh, we got... Wait. You should be proud of yourself having battled your way through. In recognition of your feats, I'll teach you Double Edge. That sounds cool, but, hold that thought. Man, he was just chill. Just like, good job, man. But we did it. Sorry, like, my political ramblings, It's not that I don't want to talk about it, it's that I don't usually get that deep with it, just because, like, my disorganized thoughts, and I gotta, like, elaborate, and I just, like, just, like, ramble on. But, god damn it, sometimes you gotta get it out. And so, at the Pokemon League, you'll face the Elite Four in all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Okay. Okay, we got a shop here. Full restore. Definitely gonna need a bunch of those. Is there a place to get ethers? That's gonna be a problem. All right. Okay. But we did it. We're at the Indigo Plateau. Time goes fast when you're, like, raging. Okay. So, what we got is the Elite Four. So, let's take a little look-see. Because, yeah, we gotta train for the Elite Four, and we got some issues. So we got to think about, like, what we're up against. And yes, doing research on, like, who we're facing in the Elite Four. So if I go to the Nuzlocke tracker. Okay. Because, yeah, Elite Four. We got 5 trainers back to back. And it's like, I want to use Charizard for everything, but that's just not going to be smart. But, okay, we got Lorelei. Water, ice type, like... Charizard could probably be just fine with that, but, ice could be a little risky, so we'd have to, like, really be on top of the healing, but we could probably do that. Okay, make sure the cat didn't step on the board. Okay, Bruno is then the follow-up. Fighting Ground. Like, again, Charizard might be good for that. But actually fighting Flying, Pidgeot. If we upgrade Frafto, he'd probably be, like, perfect for that. So that's definitely in mind. And the thing is, like, these guys are, like, level 50. Ow! Boy. Oreo, what are you doing? Sorry, cat attacking me. Sit down. So, Charizard could take Lorelei, but that would drain some of his resources. But, Pidgeot, good for Bruno. Probably the way to go there. Although, there is also a mix of rock moves, so that could be a little dicey. Agatha, Ghost type. Ghost, Poison. Mostly Ghost and Poison. I go Hypno might be useful, just like the Psychic type, but, That still be like up in the air. Again, though, on the other hand, like, again, Charizard could probably take it, but like if we had Ethers, I'd probably be more confident in that assessment. But yeah, Poison Ghost, like we could use Hypno. Hypno could probably be pretty useful. Nope. Hypno, but then again, that's a double-edged sword. We could probably get like dark moves and stuff to like fight back against them, but that could blow up in our face. So yeah, we need someone who knows a dark move at least. Then we got Lance. Then yeah, we got Lance the Dragon Trainer. Water, or he's got a Gyarados, he's got Dragon Pokemon, Rock Flying, but I think Gyarados would be, like, good for that. Gyarados will probably do just fine. Gyarados will probably do just fine for that. And, you know, because if he can learn Blizzard, or, yeah, if he can learn an ice move, then he'd probably be golden. Just checking. But yeah, then we got the champion, who, you know, is just going to be really strong. We could probably power through a lot of it with our, hold on. We could probably power through a lot of it with our, Venusaur, but I want him to be ready. And, you know, his strongest level Pokemon is 63. Even our over-leveled Charizard won't be enough for that. So there's preparations to make. I'll have to spend like a lot of time really thinking about it, because yeah, Frafto, as long as I level him up. Ouch! Sorry, cat biting me right in the arm. On like a spot where he clawed me. Sit down. Okay. Like there's some type disadvantages that aren't working out, that won't work out great, but I think we can do it. It's just gonna like, I need to prep though. Like, we gotta at least get most of these guys in the 50s. And I don't exactly know how I'm gonna grind that up yet, but I'm gonna have to. So we will think on it. Oh, wait. Sorry, Patrick, we're gonna put you in there. Because Madame could be pretty good. Again, Psychic, but if I can get Ethers, if we can buy Ethers, I'd be more confident, because then I would, like, load up on Ethers just to, like, you know, Charizard could always be, like, ready, but then everyone else is the backup, you know? So I gotta do some, like, thinking. But, right now, though, let's go check on a buddy. Gonna go to Cerulean. Your changeling has grown, a lot. Yes, quite a lot, I'd say. By 7. Okay. Might as well take him out. What are you at? Level 34? That's still pretty good. You're in range of everyone else who needs leveling up. Now, what do we want to do with you, though? That's the question. Because, like, what would changeling do? Because I kind of want to really use changeling. I love Eevee. So... makes escaping easier? Oh. He's got a dark move. That's actually already, like, a good start. Like, having Bite, you have no idea how useful that already is when it comes to just sort of, like... when it comes to dealing with Agatha. I'm just thinking here. Because if we did that... Yeah, that could be something. I think I know what I want to do with him. Because what's going to be really useful? He's already got Bite. That's a good start. He could also be like a really fast, like really good starter for Lorelei. Hold on, I'm thinking here. What would be the best? That'd probably be the best course of action. Against fighting, dragon. Yeah, because he could be killer. So, oop. I was like, Changeling is going to be a great fill-in for whatever we need, and I think this is going to be the time. So, where is it? Nope, I'm in the wrong page. Thunderstone. I really hope nothing happens to him. Changeling is evolving! And this is like probably my favorite evolution as well. But we got... Taking a second. Jolteon! Congratulations, your Changeling evolved into Jolteon! There we go. If I play Pokemon XD when it finally comes to Switch, I'm going to be using Jolteon in that too. Jolteon's my favorite of the evolutions. And like, yeah, we got an electric type. And so we got, turns electricity into HP. That'd be cool if that was a worry. But we got a bite move. It'd probably be very good for Lorelei. Like, probably very, like, you know, good, really good speed. Like, in comparison... Yeah, like, his speed is, like, better than, all, you know, most of my team. So, yeah, Jolteon's gonna be fast. We can get light or electric moves to, like, take on Lorelei. And we got Bite, which is gonna be great for Ghost type. That could really help. They're gonna need a lot of leveling up. This whole team is. But, you know what? If Changeling's got that covered, that might be what I need. Meanwhile, Bluey, it's redundant, but I suppose in case something happens to Gyarados, you know, this at least does have Ice Beam, Body Slam, Confusion to, like, go against Lance. I'll have to do more thinking, but I think this is what we're going for. Okay. And Nidoqueen isn't going to be, well, probably not going to get too much use out of Nidoqueen, honestly, but, you know, it still would be good. I'm looking. At least it would probably be, like, a good bulwark against, like, you know, Bruno. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of leveling. Like, if I time this right, I could, like, have, like, upload the final part on this coming Sunday. I don't know if I'll be able to finish grinding in that time. So, we will figure it out. In the meantime, yeah, we have gotten to the Pokemon League. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna level everybody up. But when next time we continue, we ascent to the championship. And that's kind of where we're at. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.